Senate President Bill Ferguson and Democratic leaders in the Maryland Senate announced the Senate Recovery Plan, which adds $520 million to the governor's proposed economic relief package. For context, the governor offered up his package the morning after a statewide rally that I helped organize on January 10th with my council president counterparts from around the state and many community and statewide nonprofits like the NAACP, CASA, and the State Teachers Association. The Senate has improved on the governor's proposal, but so far it's insufficient to the historic calamity that we're living through. Despite the addition of $520 million, direct stimulus payments to low-income individuals didn't increase significantly, except for those who are stuck in the unemployment insurance system. Providing immediate cash relief for struggling families and for our small businesses is the most important component of the state stimulus that we've all called for, as well as more support to keep our small businesses that are hanging on by a thread afloat. The Senate bill calls for $300 payments for individual EITC claimants, $500 for joint claimants, and a meager $150 for individuals and $250 for joint filers that were eligible for EITC in tax year 2020. That's obviously insufficient. The idea that $300 or $150 will make a dent in the thousands of dollars in debt that our low-income earners and their families have accrued is just not sufficient to the reality that millions of Marylanders are facing right now. And despite all the money this package is called for, the proposal's not doing enough to help the hardest hit low-income families. I'm very hopeful, though, that the House will now rise to the occasion and amend the Senate package in ways to greatly increase the direct cash assistance to suffering Maryland families and to small businesses. Again, the state has $900 million in the rainy day fund, and we're living through the rainiest economy since the Great Depression. We should all ask ourselves, what would FDR do in this environment? Plus, the state has $585 million from FY20 in surplus. Surely House leaders realize how bad things are. They should realize that putting a significant amount of that $1.5 billion directly to keep our families fed and housed and to keep our small businesses open is the best use of those funds and the reason that the rainy day fund was created. Every time we lose a business, the state loses the corporate income tax and the income tax from those workers. It's not only the humane thing to do, it's the fiscally responsible thing to do to keep those businesses afloat. We've already lost unnecessarily 30,000 Maryland small businesses. Many more are hanging on by a thread. You can just drive through downtown Silver Spring or Bethesda or Rockville to see the visual effect of the economy we're living through. There's no reason to have $1.5 billion gathering dust in the Treasury building in Annapolis when it can be right on Main Street, keeping those businesses afloat.